Hi, my name is MaureenMckuhen, and for this assignment, for watching a sports game, I chose to watch NFL, and I watched the 49ers versus the Raiders game Sunday, December 7th at 4:25 p.m. in the afternoon. The storyline into this event, the announcers were Chris Myers, Rod Banner, and Jennifer Hale. It was the NFL game with the 49ers and the Raiders. It was held in Oakland, California on December 7th, 2014 at 7:25 p.m. The matchup with the kickoff was at 1:25 p.m. on the Fox channel. How did the audience act? Um in the beginning, all the fans were fired up for the game. They were all excited. They were happy. They were like, yeah, 49ers, yeah, Raiders. Yeah, I had a lot of the fans, they had signs that they were holding up that some said the Raiders suck. Some of them had their the names of their favorite football players. Some of them had little flags, little ribbons attached to the poles that they were just rolling, horns, bullhorns, whistles, you name it. They were all like happy until like halfway when there ended up being a fight in the stands on the 49er side. Wasn't great. um After halftime, a lot of fans started to get really pissed off because 49ers weren't doing their job. They had the Raiders were kicking their butt, like getting touchdowns out of nowhere, touchdown after touchdown, first touchdown right in the beginning of the new quarter. And a lot of the fans were getting really pissed off, and Twitter was blowing up like crazy, and it was just like they were not happy at all. Not one bit. They were pissed off very, very much. A lot of them said that it was just disappointing to watch the fourth quarter. You got tweets saying, this is a disappointment. I can't watch this game at all. And it was just shocking. And then you had fans on the Raiders side that were surprised. They were shocked because they're actually like winning. And it's like, holy cow, like we're going to win. We're going to win this. And it was, excitement on the field. How did the story develop? In the beginning of the game, Oakland scored a 57-yard field goal at the 4th and 21 for the second chance in the first quarter. The 49ers actually scored an 8-yard touchdown. So the 49ers scored the first touchdown in the first quarter, and the Raiders scored the first field goal, and the longest field goal in that whole entire game. Starting of the second quarter, the Oakland scored the touchdown, taking over the lead. It took the 49ers to score a 52-yard field goal, with taking them about a minute and 41 seconds from the first down all the way to the fourth down, leaving Oakland with like only a second left on the clock for the second quarter on halftime. After halftime, Oakland had the ball, of course, and of course they scored right again, another touchdown right there. First, just the start of it, just after the kick, they scored a touchdown, ended up taking another lead. And the 49ers ended up getting another field goal, making it 13-17 at that point. In the fourth quarter, Oakland's ball, they, of course, scored another touchdown with 24-13. And the 49ers, they fought their way all the way to the end of the fourth quarter, but they didn't score. They didn't score at all in the fourth quarter. Disappointment, actually. A lot of it was hard. Like, I couldn't even eat continue watching the game because it was driving me crazy. You had a fan starting a fight in the stands because the 49ers are not doing their job, and you're like bringing your fans down. So, I understand. Like, I stopped watching it, and I ended up watching the Steelers game later. I watched that earlier. I watched a bunch of other games, but I didn't watch it all the way through because I decided I wanted to watch the 49ers against the Raiders. Don't ask me why I did. I don't know. It was just perfect timing. I had nothing to do. I knew this was my time to actually watch a whole game, and that's what I did. So this was the game that I picked. Not really great. The real-time reaction. On the field, you had the 49ers stressing a little about the Raiders coming out of, like, nowhere, giving it all to them, like, showing them that this is their field. Many of the fans in the stands started to get very mad and disappointed that no guy, and it started, like, so much, and just one guy in the stands got so pissed off that he had to start a fight, arguing, like, yelling. It was like, wow, holy crap, come on. The Raiders fans' reactions to them catching amazing plays and had 3 touchdown plays. That's very impressive since they were, like, doing horrible, and they've only won 2 games. So this was their second win, so I can see excitement in their fans a lot. And of course, Twitter was being blown up every second with the fans at the game, and knowing that it was disappointment for the 49ers, but there's nothing you can do. It's what happens. You got to live with it. My observation on this event was I went on and I got a clip of some of the highlights from the touchdowns that the Raiders did against each other. I thought that was interesting, so I put that clip in it. I was disappointed. I said that earlier that I was disappointed, and I'll say it again. I'm very disappointed in this game. I'm a big football person, and I love it when a good team actually tries their best, but they tried, but they didn't really show it. It looked like they were slacking off. Like, come on. The touchdowns that they had, the ball where they caught the ball and touchdown there, you could have easily tapped the ball, or you could have pushed them out of the touchdown zone. It looked like you didn't try that hard. Some of the players could have did a lot better, coming up with better plays, working to communication. A little more communication would have been great in the game. Of course, the Raiders had the communication. They did perfectly fine. It's just the 49ers, come on, you can't be slacking. You had literally a 7-5, and now you're 7-6. Like, really? You're about to be tied with loses and losses. Like, come on. I mean, wins and losses. Like, really? Come on. And to be honest, the Raiders did shock me. They shocked a lot of people with the comeback that they did and how well they played the 49ers. I was shocked. I was like, the Raiders are going to get them. Oh, the 49ers are so good. The Raiders are done. They're not going to have a chance to win. And out of nowhere, the Raiders literally beat the 49ers, which was, holy wake-up call. Shock. But, yeah. These are my references to the photos that you have seen in my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed my little clip about the game that I saw Sunday afternoon. Thank you.